Hey team, Whitney War here, Emerald Ambassador with video training number 3. I'm going to be talking about the benefits of utilizing Facebook and how to do so most effectively. So grab a notebook and a pen and get ready to take some good notes, okay? So let's talk about Facebook and why it's such an incredible venue to use in order to be successful with your Plexus business. First of all, think about it. Most all adults are on Facebook. It's free to use, it's super easy and convenient to use, and you can reach hundreds, if not thousands of people all at the same time with one post. So that's why Facebook has the opportunity to totally blow your business up, okay? But I do have some helpful tips on what can make all the difference and how to use Facebook for the best success. So first of all, I want you to think about how many Facebook friends do you currently have? Actually look it up, okay? So go to your homepage and look at your friends, and it will show you how many Facebook friends you have. If you have less than 800, I recommend that you add more right away and add as many people as you possibly can. This is a numbers game. So you know, and I know, that every single person that's on Facebook, everyone that you know can benefit from Plexus one way or another, whether it's wellness, whether it's weight loss, whether it's wealth. No matter who it is, they could benefit. But it's a numbers game. Not all are going to want to take advantage of it. So it's just a matter of putting it out there consistently and sharing it with as many people as possible. So that's why Facebook is such a huge benefit. The more people you can share with, the better. And it's free. So why not? Why not have over 1,000 Facebook friends, right? It's crazy not to, because that increases your chances of success. So I would say add friends consistently. Make your goal 800 or more Facebook friends as soon as possible. Facebook makes it really easy if you use those friend suggestions. And so just send out friend requests. I've got now, I don't know, over 1,200 Facebook friends. A lot of those are Plexus ambassadors, which is a huge benefit. You want lots of Plexus ambassadors for your friends because that gives you a lot of options and ideas for posts and things like that and support on your posts. So that's great. But you want as many non-Plexus ambassadors also as possible. So I now send friend requests to people, even if I don't know who they are, but I see that we have 15 mutual friends. Odds are they're going to accept that friend request because, you know, most of the time they will when they see that you have that many common friends. So that can be a huge benefit. Build up your network. It's free, it's easy, it literally takes seconds. Use those friend suggestions and build it up. Here's something to think about that I didn't know, and this is really helpful information. So let's say you have 850 Facebook friends. That's great, right? Really good start. However, that doesn't mean necessarily that 850 people see your post every time you do a post, and here's why. Facebook is set up to where it only puts in your newsfeed the people you interact with the most and vice versa. So if you have friends that you never comment on their posts or like their posts, then they're not showing up in your newsfeed and you're not showing up in their newsfeed and vice versa, okay? So once in a while, it's a really good exercise to go into your friends list and look for people in there that you never see their posts and just click on their name and then like or comment on their last post. And that's going to tell Facebook that you want to interact with this person. So they'll start showing up in your newsfeed, you'll start showing up in their newsfeed. So that's going to make sure that when you are doing posts that as many people can see it as possible. So be active, like people's posts, comment. Be a real person. This is super important, okay? Don't use Facebook strictly to earn income from Plexus. That turns people off if you're trying to be a salesman on Facebook. And many people will unfriend you or ignore you if that's the case. So be a real person. I think it's a great rule of thumb for every Plexus post that you do 2 personal posts. You don't have to get like all personal and share your life story and things like that, but you know, share other interests that you have, things that you think are funny, things that you're out doing, you know, that are interesting, things like that. You want to come across as a real person that they consider a friend, that also is on an incredible journey with Plexus. And so that is much more effective. We share information and we share our journey, and that's what's the best to share. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, first things first, on Facebook, you want to share a coming out post. I don't know who named it that. I think it's funny too, but that's what it's called. So it's basically introducing to your Facebook world that you are starting your Plexus journey, or maybe you've been doing your Plexus products for a few months, or even before you first get your welcome pack. I did my coming out post before I even got my products, and a lot of other people have too, with great success. Because if you share from your heart and you are backed with valuable information, then that can get a lot of interest. So do a coming out post and speak from your heart. The more sincere and genuine you are, the more people are going to be interested in what you're doing. And some of them will ask for information, and some of them will just sit back and watch you, and some of them will ignore you, and that's okay. But the thing is, we want people watching, and we want people asking for more information, and that's the goal. So the more you're consistent and you post as you go, the more you're going to draw in people really paying close attention, and then eventually, hopefully, asking you for more information. So after you do that coming out post, and I would recommend before you actually post that coming out post, put a picture of you with your pink drink or with your products, or if it's before you've even received your welcome pack, find something that you can, do a picture that represents you're so excited, you're waiting for your Plexus products. You've done a lot of research on these ingredients. Your friend has had an amazing success story with her health journey already, and you can't wait to see what it does for you and your family. Things like that. Share from your heart and be genuine, and it's going to catch people's attention. And then a lot of them will sit and watch you, because the thing that they want to know the most is, okay, what's it doing for that person? Like, yeah, she says it's so great, or he says it's so great. Let's see what it really does for him. So then they'll be watching for those posts. So you want to keep them coming. Be consistent. It's all about consistency. Don't get discouraged if, the first month or two, you don't really get any bites on your posts. That's okay. I guarantee people are watching. I've seen it before. Just keep building your network and keep staying consistent. Make sure what you're posting is informative and helpful, and that it's genuine and ethical. Okay? Another thing to think about is post a variety of different posts. People are going to have different interests. Some people are going to be interested in the weight loss aspect. Some are going to be more interested in the income opportunity. Some are going to be more interested in Crohn's disease testimonials because they or their child has Crohn's disease. So although we got to be really careful right now, until we get very clear specifications from Plexus, we make sure anything you post, it's very clear that you're not claiming that Plexus can cure, prevent, or treat a certain disease, okay? Just be careful of that. But share testimonials on different medical things. Share informational posts about the products. Share funny little memes to make people laugh and think about Plexus. Share income opportunity posts, like, holy cow, I just got to preview my paycheck this month. That's going to be enough to make my car payment this month. Like, how awesome is that? It's paying for my products plus, so things like that really will intrigue people. I'll tell you right now, you have just as many friends that would be totally interested in this compensation plan and the income that Plexus can provide them as there are friends that need these products and would be interested in the products. I guarantee it. If you put it out there and you share that, you will get people that join just for that aspect. So keep that in mind. All right? So mix up the variety of your posts. Post at different times of the day. Odds are you're going to have a very different audience in the morning as you will in the evening, because, people have different schedules and they're on Facebook at different times of the day. So make sure, sometimes you do a post in the morning, sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the afternoon. I don't recommend posting like at midnight because you're definitely limiting your audience there. So be smart about that. And be a real person. Keep posting. Now, after you do that coming out post, then you want to start, just being consistent with posts. And so that's where it's going to be very valuable to have other Plexus ambassadors as your friends, because you can get ideas for posts from them. And I have yet to meet an ambassador on any team that doesn't encourage you to copy their posts. And by copy, I don't just mean click share under the post. That's the lazy man's way, and it gets ignored. Shared posts do not have value near as much as an original post, you guys. So don't just click share. I know it's super easy, but it's not effective, okay? Not near as effective or professional. So actually, like, copy the verbiage and go start a new post, paste it in there, change it if you want to, or keep it exactly the same, and then save the photo and attach the photo to that. That looks like a post that you created yourself, and it will get much more attention. Remember, mix up the variety of your posts in different times of the day. Then once you start copying posts, and you start getting some bites, I call them bites. Like, that's typically what happens is people will message you and say, hey, Whitney, I've been watching your posts. Do you mind sending me a little bit of information about Plexus? That's typically how it goes, or they may even ask you face to face. This is what I recommend. And I've learned this by trial and error, you guys. We've got those success plan emails that have great information to send them, like really effective pre-made emails and attachments that you can send them. Give them all kinds of great information, but let me tell you a secret. Most people don't want to take the time to read all that. Most people really just want to know, can this help me? And what would you recommend? And do you have any proof that this could help me? And what does it cost? That's typically what they really want to know, okay? So what I would recommend when you get a bite, here's exactly what I would say in your own words. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to tell you more about Plexus. It has been amazing what it's done for me and my family. I can't wait to see what it can do for you. What's your availability like in the next few days? Let's just jump on a quick phone call so I can answer your questions and give you a little more information, and we'll decide which products would be best for you. And then also, you can add in, if you're not comfortable doing that call by yourself, and odds are you're probably not. There's a lot of ambassadors on our team that are really successful with product recommendations and really educated on the products. Those are the people you want to get on that call with you. So here's what I would say. After you say that, just say, you know what, and if you don't mind, I'm going to ask my friend Emily or my friend Michelle or whoever's your sponsor, your upline that's really, confident and that offers those three-way calls. I'm going to ask them to jump on that call with us. We'll just do a three-way call because they're really good with the product knowledge and answering questions. And I know that they would be, very valuable to help you get the best information, since I'm still learning. Guess what? 90% of the time, they say yes. And it's so easy and it's so quick and it's a phone call, and the odds of them joining or ordering very quickly after that is so much better than you sending them an email, waiting a couple days, following up. Did you get a chance to read that information? Oh, okay, I understand. I know you're busy. I'll give you a few more days and check back with you, back and forth. And guess what? The more time goes on, the more they lose interest. So that's why jump on the phone with them as soon as possible. That is what works in my experience. I'm telling you, that's what I recommend. And if you don't be afraid to ask for someone in your sponsor upline to jump on a three-way call with you. Please provide your upline that opportunity first. If they don't feel comfortable with that, ask their sponsor. Ask me if you need to, but please give them that opportunity first. So here's how Facebook can literally change your business. It's a huge benefit, and I highly recommend it.